feel like dynamics that you've learned to use to describe this style offense?
I definitely think that's a great word. We do a bunch of different things. Braylon got more catches than me, and he caught the ball well. And those are different things that I feel like we can do, and just keep people on the field.
What were your impressions of how Tanner handled himself today? Things that he did so well. They haven't watched the film, but overall impressions of the passing portion of this game.
Yeah. I think Tanner's unbelievable. He holds his head high, and he's trying to go out for himself, but he always keeps it going, man. He takes accountability for what he does, but he's always a spark for me. I'm in the backfield with him, so he's always giving me encouraging words and stuff like that. So
Ches, could you feel the increased space with the Longo offense? Could you feel like there was more room to run and kind of make those explosive plays?
Definitely. I was kind of accustomed to running into like loaded boxes, just running in the walls. With this new offense, I feel like there's a lot of space. I can do things that maybe I didn't have an opportunity to do last year.
Ches, it would have been completely normal if you tried to find somewhere you could be the guy and get 25 carries a game. A, were you ever tempted to, and I guess B, why not?
Yeah, that goes back to me and Coach Vic having the conversation, early on, and kind of sharing his vision and kind of giving me, the plan of what we could do this year. And since I kind of got that, from him early on, I kind of didn't really seek anything else.
Were there any worries initially, in this offense that running backs weren't going to get the ball as much, despite, with the air raid label, and kind of how did that kind of alter your mind?
I wouldn't say so, because Coach Longo had very successful running backs at UNC, and we kind of took that into account. We talked about it. He had 2 1,000-yard rushes one year, and me and Braylon both feel like we have the same skill set as those guys, so not really no.
Any improvements looking on for week 2?
Yeah, we're going to watch the film and just kind of dial on and just keep going, keep this momentum going.
On an 89-yard run, does it truly slow down, or when you're letting those blocks set up, is it like, okay, I got to zig over here, I got to zag over here, because you were going back and forth?
Yeah, with one of those plays, it's just the receivers honestly not giving up. They could just easily just let the guy go, but I'm just letting them kind of develop the block, and then I see it, I just kind of cut based on what they're doing.
And Sham on his touchdown, it was kind of like the will to get in the end zone, he had to beat 2 or 3 defenders. Is it the same thing for you? Like, okay, when the guys are blocking like that, it's your will to take it the distance?
Absolutely, yeah. Shem did the same thing. That he carried a couple guys into the end zone, so I definitely think it's the same thing.
Talk about getting some juice, or giving this offense, or really every unit juice. How big do you think the performances you and Braylon had today provided that?
Yeah, I think to show like the running backs. I feel like the position itself is just you can provide a spark for the whole team. You're able to have those plays that can be game breakers. Get the momentum back on your side. So I think we did a really good job of being the spark players today.
Say with the change at the intro in the beginning of the game, where no more streets have no name, y'all came out. There was a video package before that, but just what was your reaction to the change?
Yeah, I honestly don't really pay attention to that stuff that much. I'm already in game mode. I honestly didn't even know that because I didn't even hear it, to be honest. But yeah.
Chet, it felt like you looked a little faster today. Would you agree with that? How's kind of your body feeling now after a couple of years of being banged up? And overall, how do you, energy-wise, how do you feel?
Yeah, I feel great, man. Like I said before, the summer that we had, the guys that we brought in, we just had a really good summer. Coach Brady has it going hard every day, all day. My body feels great.
As far as you answered this, but you missed some time in camp, and it sounds like Coach Fickle maybe extended that a little bit just because he thought to keep you fresh.
Yeah.
And you fought it. Did you fight him on it a little bit, or?
A little bit. Yeah. I took a hit in a third period, and the trainers wanted to be safe, and I was ready to come back probably after 2 or 3 days. And Coach Fick just wanted to be safe on things, and I was ready to go. And he just was like, he played a lot of football. There's not much to show, but I was just being a coach, man. So yeah.
Just seemed the offense stalled a little bit in the middle of the game, and then the run game kind of pivoted things, and then obviously the big lead. Do you feel any extra pressure, understanding that in games like this you might have to rely on the run more than you expected?
I don't think pressure would be the word. I just think that's the position that we play. Me and Braylon know that the offense sometimes needs us to make plays, and we're playmakers, so we know that.
Does the fact that you guys maybe weren't as explosive in the past game give you a little extra juice? You still got some stuff in the tank. It wasn't a perfect day.
Kind of. I think we definitely could have passed the ball a little better, but I thought we played pretty complimentary on both sides of the ball. But I thought offensively, I think we're going to watch the film and really, look at some things. But I thought we played well as an offense.
Not saying you called your shot or anything, but it's 14-10. You guys have gone 3-0 first drive. Did you kind of sense that spark is needed and want to do something?
Definitely. And going into halftime, they told us that you guys have to make a play. We were running the ball fairly well, and me and Brandon knew that we had to make a play. So
who said that? Who said that to you? That you had to make a play?
My running back coach.
Ches, on that touchdown run, it seemed like you were not slowed down, but looked around a little bit, then weaved in. What was kind of your mindset on that touchdown run and eventually getting the end zone?
I was just trying to see the field itself. I kind of just hit it really, really hard. I didn't get a chance to, evaluate the third level like I wanted to. So I kind of slowed down a little bit to see, what was going on. And then as soon as I saw it, I kind of just hit it. And I kind of made some moves and made it happen.
Running out of shotgun full time versus what you were doing the last 2 years, can you sort of quantify maybe how that shows a different part of your game or running style at all? But does it matter?
Yeah, I think this offense fits me more. This is kind of what I was accustomed to at Clemson. I can see things better. I think it allows my game to kind of elevate, and I think it just overall allows my game to succeed.
So are you faster than you were last year, or are you just maybe seeing things better that's allowing you to play faster?
I think both. Like I said in the beginning of camp, this is probably the best I've ever felt. This is the heaviest I've been. So I think it's both.
Do you know what numbers you were hitting in winter or summer conditions?
I was steady above 20. I don't think I broke 21, but I think I ran a 4.52 in the summer. So all in all, my body's in a good spot.
In Phoenix last year, you were pretty quick to say coming back for the 6th year when Phil Longo was on the 5th. So
that old.
Going back to that decision, what just made you so quick on the trigger to not explore any other options, not necessarily even have to be swayed?
Yeah, Coach Longo actually we had a conversation early on before the ball game about his vision and what he thought, and that kind of already steered me to coming back. And I thought that offense, I saw it firsthand when I was at Clemson, and to see those guys produce, I thought it was a no-brainer, honestly.
Ches, first 2 touchdown game. Did you know that before, and how did that kind of feel for you?
It feels good, man. I thought we played well. I thought the O-line played well. I thought we had great perimeter blocking, and it feels good. So
Did you jump in the ice with that
after the game?
I think Braylon probably
Yeah, I know.
takes forever.
Yeah, he did. I actually just got treatment. I didn't jump in the ice bath. It depends on what type of game. If I get a lot of carries, I'll jump in the ice bath. I did it today.
Oh, with the heat, you might.
I did it today.
You didn't get enough carries to jump in the
Yeah,
you did.
I did it.
So, crowd today, got a bunch of new teammates, new freshmen and transfers. What do you think of their reaction? Maybe jump around if you saw anybody that stuck out?
Yeah, I thought it was just, for a first time experience, I thought a lot of them, were kind of in awe about it, and I thought they did well with it. They're enthusiastic about it, but yeah, they had fun with it.
A lot of expectations on this offense. People expected a ton of points, which can sometimes create pressure for you guys. What was it just like at halftime when things weren't going as well as expected, and maybe we just kind of stood up or maybe turned things around in the second half?
As an offense itself, I can't speak for the whole offense, but the running backs, I thought we just needed to take a deep breath. I think the whole offense needed to take a deep breath. I thought we were close on a lot of things. We should have had a big touchdown early on. We were right there, man. So I think I don't think the worry would have been I don't think it was a problem. I thought we should have scored more points early on. I think we were shooting ourselves in the foot in some scenarios. But I think we're all going to watch it. We're going to break it down, and we're going to improve off it. That's all we can do. I think that we have a ton of areas to where we can get better at.
How would you gauge maybe what people saw today versus what you think this finished product looks like in November when you guys get acclimated to it?
Right. This is our first game, man. So I think the sky's the limit for us. I think I can do a lot of things better today. I thought my pass pro was okay. I didn't have a ton of scenarios where I had to pick up blitzes, but those are obviously areas that I can improve. I thought Brady did well in pass pro. I think there's different scenarios where I think we can get better as a whole offense.